Hey, it's AJ with Gun Spread Option Football. Last play we need to talk about with these techniques is Uno, and in Spanish, Uno means one, obviously, we know that. That's why we come up with this, is because we're going to leave this guy alone. That's why I called Uno. I'm going to run it the way that we prefer to run Uno, and that's the motion of W across for sweep. S leads around, Y leads, Z either zones, man run him off, backside, zone him, run him off, because we don't know exactly what the free safety is going to do. You should be running with this guy or getting ahead of that guy. You could just go over the top. He could just sit there. Without watching film, I don't have any idea with that. Backside, call fan, because you're blocking back. Leave this guy alone. Now, this guy's way out here. That's what's nice about having this extra guy here, because without him we wouldn't have a play. So your center has got to go get this guy, just in case the quarterback keeps it. He reaches. So the S, his first job is going to look inside. If we don't get this edge, we don't have a play. We'll have a tackle for a loss. She's a look inside. Tackle's got him. We're going right there to backer. Obviously, you put your Y right up on the safety, and then he does his own man block, depending on what that is. So here's your option guy. If he comes down off this center and tries to run sweep down, quarterback just take it, pull it, and replace right up there. If the DN sits there, you hand it off. We got sweep. We got the numbers. So this is a great play, but Uno running it, when he's over here is a little bit tougher, but running it against that backside one, that's how we get that guy to stay there. So like I said, if we can't get this guy scooped, we're having a hard time. Those other plays, and the same we have to scoop backside, we're not getting him scooped, then we'll go to this play, and that'll make him sit there. Because if he doesn't sit there, or he comes running upfield, then we're going to go run for a touchdown. And I'm not kidding on that, because we had a quarterback that whenever he kept the ball on this play, there was a touchdown every single time. And I just started calling him flash, because when he kept it, he was gone. So now I will go over it one more time with the now we got a 1 here, got a 3 here, this is not ideal for this play, to be leaving a 3 technique alone. This is what it would look like though if you weren't going to audible. I see a 1 technique here, I'd be calling outside veer. As soon as I see this, I'm audibling to an outside veer. That's that's the mentality you want to have. What you'd have to do to make this work is you would have to motion this guy across. You'd have to run him that way. You'd have to leave the backside one alone. You have to block here. You'd have to block here. You'd have to go up here. You would have to reach this guy, reach that guy, and you would have to legally, crack. You can't really crack back this guy, but you can go lead up on the backer. The safety would have to come running up to make the play. If your backside one, because we call it Uno, depending on what he does, if he sits, you run and sweep this way. I wouldn't motion the Y on that. He's not a guy that's gonna be used to a handoff like that. You could train him that. You could be like, we're calling Uno. We want to run it. We want to run it away from the 1 technique. You could motion him across, and we'd have a great play. But if you didn't want to do that, this would be your other option, and then you're just one-on-one with the free safety, if you do notice it's man, you could press this hard and you could send him to the free if you know it's man. And then we would have everybody in the corner would run with this, which would look like a post or a slant, depending on the depth. And you'd still have a great play here. So, but you wouldn't want to run it. You wouldn't want to run motion and W and leave this guy the backside 3 alone. That's why we call it Uno. It's because we're leaving either the nose guard alone, the 0 technique on a 3-4, or we're leaving the 1 techniques on a 4-3. So that is the basis of Uno, and that's why we put it in, is because we can't get this guy scooped on the backside. We're not getting him double teamed, we're not getting him moved on outside veer. So we have a play where, again, if you can't block him, you can't double team him, can't scoop him, we're going to leave him, and we're going to read him, and we're going to make him be wrong. If you have any questions or comments on that, post them, let me know. Thank you.